Tequeria El Rancho. Should we at this Mexican restaurant, El Rancho Cantina? I don't know if that's the real name. Should look over here, guys. It's called. I don't know how to say that word. So this was a real estate meetup that a good friend of mine, Daniel Kong, put together to network and to share his experience about his journey through real estate. At this meetup, there's a bunch of people that came up and introduced themselves because, of course, social media. And Daniel Kong had my partner, Zasha Smith, as one of the guest speakers. And she shared her journey on how she went from humble beginnings to become a multimillionaire through real estate. So the reason why I'm here at these events is because I get to meet people like-minded who are involved with the real estate industry and created generational wealth for their ohana. And we want to share the same journey that we went through to others just like you. So I hope you guys enjoy the show. Yeah, guys. Came in late, but you ready? You got this,
ready.
yeah? Thank you for putting this stuff out. We need this kind of stuff too.
Thank you, bro, for coming like support that. What's your guys' mentorship too, bro? This is huge.
Thank you.
How's you guys with the 32 lots?
Yes,
we love that.
It just since I met her, God's just been kind of pouring so much blessings.
Rocket fuel, bro. You guys are together, each have a strength, and you guys are.
The thing is, the lots were on the MLS. There were so much other people that could have jumped on it, and it was on the market for a super long time.
You know what it is? People are scared, they don't have the resources.
Right.
32 lots is a lot too. You guys dude, we can raise this.
Yeah, we can.
So that's why you guys had the opportunity, right?
Once she told me go abundance, and I was like, once I went abundant, it just opened up. Can of blessings. Hi, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Aloha. Hi, good to see you.
Oh, I never knew you were going to be here. Surprise visit.
Yeah, surprise visit. This kind of events is key to come to, because then you get to talk story, right, with people that's involved. Oh, you guys can always message me, bro. You know that, yeah? So, it's just taking action, because all the mentorship is all of them are similar, right? They give strategies on what you need to do, but it's really, you're going to choose the one that fits you and the one you get involved with. But it's really, once they teach you the education, it's taking action. So what we're doing with these properties is we're going to build the houses, and then we're going to rent them out to people on HUD or Section 8. I don't get on big list of people that needs homes, right? So we're going to fill some of that gap. All good. Thank you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, no scared to ask, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How are you? Oh, the thing is, we went from the first class. We was trying to find the right price point. We charged the lower price point, but the thing was really not too much people took action, So now, so we're finding the right. We might have less students, but then we're going to have people that are going to take action now.
No, go ahead. We're saving up for you guys.
We're warming them up. It's all on virtual, right? So we do 2 calls online, 2 calls a week, and then for 4 weeks, and it's live. We bring on our team, we talk, we give them all the information, everything that we have, we share with them, and then we get the 2-day event. We come to Honolulu, we do one walkthrough to a couple properties, fix and flip properties, and then Big Island we do the from start to finish on the brand new builds. How you, Sanford, brother?
Hello.
Where you from? What side? Yes, sir. I live up behind the high school, the Nanakuli. Nanakuli High School. Hi, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. How's it going? I grad Kailua. And my wife is Nanakuli girl. So we're trying to help out our Kanaka, that's the number one thing, is to help out our local community and inspire, yeah? My grandparents from Big Island, so I moved with them, right? And then we was in the boonies. So we grew up on generator or kerosene lantern. What kind of drink is this? She talking. Cheers to us then.
Okay, cheers to us then, whatever.
That's my brother Keone. My other brother. Yeah, so
All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Chee-hoo. super important to be at one of these events because look at all the people in this room. You have people with money, you have people that have knowledge in real estate, knowledge in construction, knowledge in being a lawyer, probably fishing, you know, you never know. You can learn a lot of stuff from meetups like this with my Portuguese hands.
Aloha! Welcome! Hi! Come on in, right here. Meet everybody.
You guys should come to the next one. I think this event is going to happen every month. Daniel Kong is going to hold this real estate meetup, having special guests speaking about what they do in the real estate industry right in Hawaii. You don't need money to do real estate. I'm a living fact right here. I came with $0 in my pocket. With rooms like this and coaches, I was able to make money while I sleep. To take away 32 properties and knock down that much people to put local families in the house is huge. Good job.
That's not you.
You guys brought the money. I just brought the know where to find these properties, you know. Well, I'm gonna just work the room then, you know. I'm gonna work the room. Work the room.
Number one, thank you guys for coming tonight. Super excited to kind of share a little bit about what we do and just see how we can serve you guys. And so a little bit about myself. My name is Daniel Kong. I'm an investor here in Hawaii. About 5 years ago, I was working as a software developer at this local company called Data House. Normal 9 to 5, and I read this magical book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And this book opened my eyes to the world of passive income and real estate investing. And after I read this book, just something clicked, and I just kind of went all into this real estate investing. So over the past few years, after I read this book, I started using this local strategy called the BRRRR strategy, which is basically a way that you can get rental properties for free, which sounds crazy. We're not going to go into like the details of this, but we built up a small rental portfolio, and in 3 years, we replaced what I was making at my job with just passive income from rental properties. And so at that point, it was like I had more money coming in from my rental properties than I was actually making my W-2, which is crazy to me. And so just like every day, like you're watching Netflix, you're hanging out, more money is coming in than what I was actually making in my job. And from there, I was like, okay, I had to ask the boss, which is my wife, say, honey, can I quit my job, you know? So the boss gave the okay, and I left my job, and I've been investing full-time in real estate ever since. And so the reason why I'm telling you this story is just because a little bit about how I got started, but real estate investing has literally changed my life. And it's been such a big game changer for both me and my family, and like I would be super selfish to just keep it to myself without sharing it with everybody else. And so the purpose of this meetup, number one, is that we want to be able to serve you guys and create a place where you guys can learn and grow, because really the world of real estate investing, especially when you're first getting started, can be very intimidating. There's all these acronyms, these things, they just seem so complicated, and a lot of times you're thinking like, I'm here and they're there, but that's for them, that's not for me. But I just want to let you know that all of us started like in the same place. We at one time knew absolutely nothing about real estate investing, but when you get started in this vehicle, your life can turn around in a hurry. And so the whole purpose of this meetup is to create a place where you guys can, number one, learn, but also connect with other like-minded investors. And I'll tell you right now, the value in this room is not on the stage. The value in this room is in the crowd where you guys are. So turn to your neighbor, turn to your left and say, there's value in you. It's very likely, and so if you look in the crowd, there are a lot of like really serious real estate investors that are in this crowd. They're unassuming. There's these guys there, this guy right here, Courtney, he does like 7 figures, flipping houses here in Hawaii. No social media, just like crushing it. There's a bunch of guys. We got Ikaika over there back. He does some flipping. He does a bunch, him and his wife, equal, they do a bunch of stuff over here. There's a bunch of guys here in this room who are Gilbert, my guy Gilbert, Dante. There's a bunch of guys here in this crowd who are crushing it at so many levels, and I want to encourage you guys to get out and connect with the people around you, because when I first started, I went to a meetup just like this, and there was this guy on Bigger Pockets. His name was Corey Namoto. I was like, wow, this guy Corey Namoto, he's on Bigger Pockets. I'm such a huge fan because I heard him on a podcast, right? And then I met him in person. I was like, wow, this dude, he's crushing in life, but he's just like a normal guy. So long story short, we went to coffee, we got to know each other more, and eventually he mentored me a little bit and kind of got me started in my real estate career, my journey, but it's really the connections that you make here in this room that are like the most valuable. So I want to encourage you guys, the way that you're going to get the most out of this meetup is not by listening to what I have to say on stage, but by meeting your neighbors next to you. So today I want to give you 3 ways that you can maximize this meetup. So number 1 way you can maximize this meetup is eat breath mints and smile. Last week I was in WealthCon in Vegas at another meetup, and I was talking to this dude, and he had like the most rank breath ever, I swear. I was trying to be super polite, like, just listen to him, but just like, it felt like my face was being melted off just because like, it was so bad, right? So number 1, I think like just if you come to meetups like this, have some breath mints. I have some over here if you want to hit me up. Have some free breath mints. Take a shower, put on deodorant, just make sure that you at least smell good for the people that you're gonna be talking to, right? And number 2, just smile. A big thing that when you just choose or force yourself to smile when you're having a conversation, you're gonna realize that it's like people will always mirror you. Or like if you just smile like really big and nod your head. How many of you guys were like smiling and nodding your head right now, right? So like, it's just like something that you have to like consciously do that when you meet people, and it's gonna create a more warmth atmosphere. It's gonna help you to connect with people better, but just, you have to consciously do it. I know for me, when I'm thinking, or sometimes when I'm deep in thoughts, I have this thing called RBF. You guys know what RBF is? Resting bitch face, sorry. I mean, sometimes like you don't know it, but then you're just thinking, or you're listening to the person saying, but then you're just thinking, you just have like this scowl on your face. And so just a small reminder when you're meeting and connecting with people tonight, have some breath mints. We have some here in the front if you want to grab some, and just smile when you're talking. And number 2 is ask people these 2 questions. What do you do, and what are you looking for? And this is really powerful because number 1, you want to get to know the person, seeing what they've accomplished, what they're about, what their goals are. But number 2, you want to see how you can add value to this other person.
Thank you guys all for coming tonight. Thank you, Daniel and his team, especially for having me. It's been a crazy start of the year. I never thought that I would be here. I just was in Vegas talking to thousands of people, and my whole goal is to help our local community. So I feel blessed to be in this position that I am in. And I was once in your shoes, sitting where you guys are at, like Daniel said. We came to these free meetups, we learned a lot, but what the biggest difference is between us and people who didn't accomplish as much is we took a lot of action. I am here as an inspiration to you guys, but not only that, I went from $100,000 in debt to now a multimillionaire in just 4 years. Maui girl. So a little bit about me and my upbringing. I grew up in Hawaii on Maui. I was raised by my beautiful single mom in the middle, and that's me at the end. And I helped to raise my brother and my sister. I grew up a very rough life, like a lot of you probably did. I lived in the Hawaiian projects, low-income housing. I was scared to go home every day because of the rough neighborhood that we lived in. And it taught me a lot of perseverance, that no matter what situation you're in, it's up to you to make the difference. It's up to you to make the choice. It's up to you to be the change, because sometimes nobody around you is gonna help you. Nobody. It's up to you to make the difference. And so when I was living in the housing, my mom was always gone. She was never home. She was working 3 jobs. And for me, I was always wanting to help out with the household. There were times where we went without dinner, we went without meals. I went to school wearing the same clothes, and it was embarrassing. It was hard growing up like that. But I know that is the fate of a lot of local families here. It's an expensive market. It's hard to live. It's hard to make ends meet. People are living paycheck to paycheck. But I wanted something different for my life. And that's all of you. You guys are all here for a reason today, to be that difference. I got my first job at 14 years old, working at the mall at Spencer's Gifts. They sold glow-in-the-dark things. No, it's weird. My friend got me that job. But I soon followed the same path as my mom. I got pregnant at 19 and became a single mom myself at 20 years old. I was living the same exact life as my mom did. But I knew I wanted to make a difference. I knew that I wanted different for my daughter at that time. I wanted to break the poverty cycle. How many of you guys want to break the poverty cycle? Amen. So I ended up putting myself through college. I moved to the mainland. I had to get off the rock. And who helped me do that? One of my high school teachers. So any of you guys in here who are working as teachers, just know you make a difference in every one of your students' lives. Whether that's a teacher in the public school, private school, whether that's a counselor, you're working in, a low-paid job that's helping other people, you are making a difference. Mr. Dima, God bless his heart, he passed away recently, but he was the turning point in my life. At that time, I had run away from home. I was living with one of my cousins. I was selling weed, not hardcore drugs, but I was doing a lot of bad things, partying every night because I didn't know how to handle the situation that I was in. And he gave me, my brother, my sister, every day after school, somewhere to stay and feel like home while my mom was working. And it was rough. I don't know how many of you guys have actually lived in housing or lived in bad areas. Even though we live in Hawaii, we know a different Hawaii from other people who come here and visit. It's very different. And so he was a guiding light for me. So look at people in your life. If you feel a pull towards them or positive energy, stay close to that, because that's all you have to hold on to sometimes. So for me, college had made all the difference. And it's fine if you go the common path of, okay, in order to succeed, you gotta go to college, you get your degree. My grandpa was so proud. I was the first out of my family to get a bachelor's degree from college. And I became an engineer, worked for 10 years, was working 60 to 70-hour weeks, spending the same amount of time with my kids as my mom did with us, which was basically little. I left before they got up. I got home when they were going to sleep. And so my husband told me a quote that still sticks with me to this day. If you went to WealthCon, you've heard it. But he said, they're getting the best of you and we're getting the rest of you. And that resonated with me because that's exactly how I felt about my mom not being there for me.
Make sure you guys follow.
So what, we're gonna close or they will go back fix the stuff or what?
They never fix everything.
What?
I'm gonna go up there tomorrow.
Do we have the light, the LED light? Do we have that one or we just get two
No, get the UV.
Oh, okay.
The mirrors wasn't
Plugged in.
no, more even the outlet for them.
They're not hardwire? Wasn't it hardwire? I'm gonna fly up there tomorrow if I can. If not, then just I go tell Terrell or somebody for go help with you because they get tools too, you know.
Yeah, well,
get them done.
I can bring my kind of walking boxes up there.
We're thinking of building.
Yeah, so the market in there, the lots are selling for about $22,000. That's what the retail price is. Right now, one of my friends just built a property in there and it's in escrow, a 2-bedroom for $330,000. And I think it's like 600 something square feet. So that'll bring the price of value of a property. If you build something in there, if you hire the right people, you can either build it to keep it or build it to sell it to a local family. Tiki Gardens, Ainaloa, get Orchid Land, Hawaiian Acres, right? And I built in there. I sold one 1-bedroom to my cousin for like $125,000. If you buy the lot at $8,000, you can sell them for about 20. So you can wholesale it to somebody that's willing to buy it from you and build something. Because I bought my lot for $5,000 on that same street, but it was a long time ago. It was about right before COVID. And then you can hire a contractor to build the whole thing out, and then you'll make profit. So you find somebody with money, and then you find the builder, and then you build the house, and then you flip them. Look at what recent homes sold in Tiki Gardens. And then you look at the bedroom count, the bathroom count, and how big, what is the square footage. You also look at what the house is, how long it took to sell the house. So if it takes too long to sell, and it's sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes sell it, get off of it, find some. You can do a lot with that 8,000 for invested in something that will make you more money, or you just build them out, right? You put together a team, and then you can make more. Right, you'll make more, but it will take time. If you don't know how to do them, then you might. Because contractors they're gonna rip you off. If you don't have a good team, I got ripped off. I still get ripped off. But make sure everything's contracted. Contract everything, and don't pay them up front. Let them start work first. Pay them in draws, like 4 draws, 3 draws. Don't. Tell me what McDonald's you go to work for, and they're gonna pay you right down the spot. They're gonna pay you in 2 weeks. Right? Why they never do nothing and they're like half up front? No, don't do that. If you go to HPM, they have like 5 or 6 plans that's pre-approved, so you can get building permits like in 6 weeks. Hey, brother. Hello.
Where are you getting your money from?
So this one we're doing it from a non-profit organization. So they've been lending to me for the past 6 years. So we got to raise 8 million. So they're gonna give us 4 million. We're gonna do the first phase, pay them back, and do the second phase. Or while we're doing the first phase, we're going to raise money to do the second phase.
Can I give you my card?
Yes. Hey, ready for the money? I got the money. See, that's why you gotta come to events like this, because look, people you don't even know. Look, she get money. Good to meet you.
I have a call with you guys on Friday.
Okay.
For the food.
Yes.
Is there anything I gotta prepare for it?
No. Just you're ready. If you're not, Yeah, I mean, really, it's you choose to break that cycle that your family, or whatever situation you're in, your why, how strong it is. The only way you're gonna get ahead is if you take action for whatever situation you're in to get to where you want to go. And you can do it. Like Zasha did it. Like I did it too. So
You are here on Island. Zasha's not here on Island. Is it more like video? Or are you gonna do?
So yeah, it's online, two calls a week for 4 weeks, and then we get a live event here where we walk through one property, one fixer-upper. We run the numbers, we bring the contractor, we bring all our team, we open all our books. You get everything from us, right? You get the lifetime Facebook group with all the students that can help you too, and then you get access to us. There's no program like that that's local right now.
I know.
You gotta make that decision, because if you're not ready, you're not ready. You know what I mean? And if your why is not strong enough, and you're not gonna take action, then it's gonna be, you're gonna spend the money and not do nothing with it. This is where I'm able to keep doing what I'm doing, and because I'm a coach now, what's happening is people who are brand new, I'm able to network with them and tell them that they can do it and be an inspiration, and maybe be that kick in the okole to get them on board and start their journey like I did 10 years ago. You get plenty of knowledge in these rooms that, like Daniel, within 2 or 3 years, bro, I seen him in the beginning, he knew nothing of construction. He called me for, construction knowledge because I was in the construction field, and I seen the guy go from this level to insane successful because he put himself in the right position or into the right mentorships to be able to become a millionaire. And seriously multi-millionaire. But this is how I show up. I'm the real local boy from Hawaii. My inspiration for all of you who are out there that think you cannot. I do real estate without any of my own money and have done this since I started. you can too. Let me show you how. Come join us. My name's Fuzzy Jardine. You better know what's up, right? Fuzzy Jardine. Check them out.